Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Fifth Gear Show. Oh, my God. We're going to have to start that over. I'm going to do it. Just keep it going. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Fifth Gear Show. We are finally back after, I think it's been like 3 weeks since we did our last one. We've been pretty busy past few weeks, and glad to be back. We're almost into our Christmas break. I know everybody sitting here is ready to get to a break. If anyone's saying that they're not, they're lying through their teeth. No, okay. But trying to get through next week. We got finals for these guys. Luckily, Tony and I don't have to take tests anymore. I feel like it'd go pretty bad if we were trying to do any tests right now. But we're testing our mettle on the golf course. That's our test right now.
Got a December round in.
Yeah, we've been playing on the days where it's like 70. It's been 70 here the past few weeks on certain days. So yesterday was like 65. It was nice. Got some vitamin D so you don't get sick anymore.
Yes, sir.
I hope everyone's getting out and getting the sun. Clark wore a school rain jacket today. He took it off for the video because he would have gotten in trouble, but another team. But
it was raining outside, so I put on a rain jacket.
He doesn't own any other rain jackets.
He'll be in the transfer portal soon.
We're coming off our midseason meet a couple weeks ago.
Bring it up.
Had to.
Gail did it.
I know. We're coming off our midseason meet at Truman a couple weeks ago where we had a really successful meet and had a bunch of school records, had 2 relays qualify for nationals, and 2 individuals pretty sure locked in for nationals in individual events. So really good meet, Tony. What did you think about it overall? Like, I mean, there was a couple lulls in the meet, but overall I think it was a pretty fantastic meet.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, we were talking a couple weeks before the meet, and they just started looking really good. So we're like, well, let's rest a little bit more. We don't want to ever get in a spot where people get quarantined and we don't get a cash in on the train that we've done. So a lot of really good surprise swims. It's good to have this guy back on some big relays, you know. So, but yeah, it just set a tone about what we want to do and what we're going for on each side, the guys and girls side. So having 2 relays qualify will help us. I think we got a fighter jet flying over. I don't know if the mic's picking this up, but it'll help. Broke my train of thought. You know, it's light speed over there.
My wife might be watching the flight right now. I don't know. She might be.
Yeah,
that's what she works.
Something's going on. But yeah, we're kind of excited going into conference, being able to shape out some of those relays and see if we can get a few more qualified.
Yeah, and we can pass it over to Austin and Aiden. They're on those relays. And did you guys? How was your confidence level going in? Like, I feel like it was pretty high. I mean, Tony and I at least were like, we're going to go fast this meet. Like, we couldn't wait to get to it. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, because I haven't swam a taper meet, and it had been a year and a half.
Yeah.
So going into it, I wasn't really sure I'd been doing because the meets leading up to midseason, I hadn't really had the best times. 50 free was all right, but like 100 breast, and I haven't really swam 2 breast much. And I mean, my confidence wasn't really that high, but I knew taper meets I usually swim pretty well, so just wanted to swim fast relays for the guys, and we ended up getting a couple cuts, and hopefully we get a couple more at conference.
Yeah, your last taper meet was the national meet we got shut out in.
National meet, shut out early, didn't get to swim finals.
We'll get to that in a little bit too. So,
what was the question again?
how you felt going
confidence.
into that?
Oh, I mean, confidence level was pretty high, I guess. I mean, I swam the 4 free relay, and we kind of broke it down in the hotel room, and it seemed very possible.
Splits.
Yeah, we went this exact splits that we needed to go, and I mean, it was possible. I mean, we visualized the race, got it done. It's the best you can ask for.
Yeah, and I know Austin was on deck with me. We were talking about those splits before that race, and we were just like, Austin and I were just like, this is going to be easy. We got this. All we got to do is go that, and that. I mean, we had to execute it.
44.9s.
But it's like, but we had that confidence. We were like, yeah, he's going to go that. He's going to go that. So, yeah, I think we were kind of overflowing with confidence on those. And And this guy to my right too, no slouch at all in his relay, going. What'd you end up going? 46.4. This dude was pumped getting out of the pool, and had one of your best meets I think that you've had since you've been here.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty good. I mean I didn't feel that good all meet, but I was right on my best for everything. So once I feel good.
Well, coming into the meet too, having the groin issue again too.
Yeah, that's just something that never seems to go away. But hopefully, I don't know.
There's been the so you got the groin thing, the concussion your freshman year, and then you cut your hand freshman year as well.
Oh, that was in like the middle of the season.
But just like weird stuff. I mean, the concussion one could have been avoided, but we're not going to talk about it.
Not the brightest.
Clean play.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming off that meet, we're in a really good spot going into championship season and nationals and the like that. But we're going to be in Key West for our training trip here at the beginning of January. I know these guys are excited for that. Last time we didn't go on one last year. We were in Arizona the year before. Man, I know a lot of these guys like to hike. I think they did. Did you guys like hiking in Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Hell no.
I was. Oh my gosh.
No, the only problem is it was cold in the mornings for practice.
The cold thing is not the thing that bothered me.
It bothered me.
Well, yeah, because I would look
It was
up.
wet.
Tony was trying to keep up with me on cold factor because if anybody doesn't know me, I wear shorts even if it's like 10 degrees
Every day.
outside. And I'd look over, and this dude was this.
Well, you've
and
got
just-
a built-in sweater.
Yeah, I
and
do.
leggings.
That's
The amount of body hair he has.
That's true. But yeah, it was cold in the morning. But once it heated up in the afternoon, it was nice. But the hikes, these guys liked them. I got 3/4 of the way up that thing and just had to call it quits.
I didn't
after
think
that.
I didn't think you were gonna make it back.
It was
down.
rough. Like the air started getting thin. I'm like, oof.
And we had some basketball in between it too.
Had some basketball, and I played basketball after
Was
that.
when we beat?
That was when we worked.
I think it was when I
2-0.
worked everyone in 21's burst.
So here's the thing,
You
though.
were the only one like trying during 21. I'm not even gonna lie. You were running up and down
Me and
the
Aiden
court.
back
the
Okay,
whole
so-
time.
so-
Burks, I had
Lost
blisters.
2 games to 0.
These guys are our basketball. I guess I don't know.
We'd be a good starting five.
Yeah,
Put it that way.
we're talking about trying to do intramurals, and this is our starting 5, and I'd be obviously the 5, or we could run 2 4s. I was thinking, right? Or I guess everyone was thinking 2 4s. But we did this in Arizona basketball. Tony and I are running every team, and then Aiden and Austin come in like 9th game after we
Probably,
played.
yeah.
And
we were mentally checked out.
They were warmed up.
They were warmed up. They took a break, and then we beat them 2 games. Do you remember the score?
I mean, I remember what
I remember I
happened.
couldn't
It was
miss.
very tight.
Austin-
he was hitting everything.
The
Austin-
second game, you literally closed it out. It was shut out. They probably scored like 3 points.
Yeah, Austin at one of the games, he was
Step
like
back
9
3.
for 9, like from
Yeah.
3-point, like literally couldn't miss, and it was so frustrating. But
It's a defensive clinic, really. I mean,
And-
Hey,
yeah,
don't forget last year, Kale and I beat y'all in 2s at the rec.
and that's the first time
We won. We
yeah,
won too.
we won that
Scale.
first game, and I
yeah,
never
we had
seen
Burks on, so-
I never seen Aiden get no. I had
He was
a
playing barefoot.
we had a nice 2-on-2 game. Clark and I were on the same team, and we were playing against Austin and Aiden. I had a nice little pocket pass to Clark to win it, and Aiden takes the ball, throws that thing straight into the ground. He was so mad that we finished
Wait,
it
last
off.
year I was coming off shoulder surgery.
It was still fun though. And then we had the freshmen came. Well, the sophomore guys now. The freshmen came in and tried to hang with
Yeah,
us, and it
them
was
them and Rami. And
it was a
Conway.
disaster.
Yeah.
It was a
Conway.
disaster. Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah. Will started trying to guard me. That didn't go really well for him. I loved it. I mean, I think Clark and I beat Will and Rami like 11-0 or something. It was bad.
Probably. Maybe worse.
But yeah, we like talking about basketball, other sports with these guys in particular because I feel like they kind of watch what we watch. I don't know if they're hockey guys though. I think I might be the only hockey person here. But NBA,
Formula One.
There's Formula One, yeah. Golf. But
We like sports and we don't care.
yeah, we don't.
How about that? You guys like swimming?
I like swimming, but man, I don't like talking about it all the time like some people do on the team. Where it's
You wanna watch my
nonstop.
race? Not really.
Yeah. But
Got that part.
yeah, we got other good stories about these guys is when we went. Austin mentioned it before, going to nationals a couple years ago when it got cut short, like literally in the middle of the COVID shutdown, when we were watching the NCAA tournament was starting that day. It was like Thursday.
And the Jazz were at the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah,
remember
and
that day.
we were watching it, and like everything
go
started
there?
shutting down. Yeah, and we ended up driving to the pool anyway. And we're like, we hadn't heard
at
nothing.
the door.
Yeah, we hadn't heard anything yet. We just heard that the basketball tournament got canceled, and we're like, all right, well, let's go to finals because it was 25 minutes away or whatever. And we're pulling up, and we just see people filing out. We saw like a group of one team, like a bunch of girls in a circle, just bawling, and we're like, uh-oh.
We got some
And-
free signs out of it.
Yeah, we ended up. We found out that we weren't
25
swimming that
footer.
night, which sucked. And but we did. Yeah, we got some free swag. We had. They were putting all the banners from the meet in this one spot, and we kind of walked up looking at all of them, and we're like, "Can we take these?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, you can take these." We grabbed a couple banners. I ended up getting. I got to bring this in, but I ended up grabbing the 25-yard length of the pool banner, and it's still at my house. I need to bring it. Yeah, I had the 25-yard I was like, "What is this?" When I rolled it out in the parking lot, and it was like all the way down. I had no idea what it was, but I'm going to bring that in, I think, here at some point. But yeah, that was the last time we were at nationals. Knock on wood, that does not happen this time. We're going to be at it's going to be at Greensboro this year.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to that pool. I went to it 4 years ago.
There's
How
a
do you-
lot of national meets.
Yeah,
there.
how do you like that pool, Tony? As far as
Yeah, it's great. You got state-of-the-art blocks, great fan viewing sections. We've got a little side pool for warm up, warm down. So it's first-class facility for sure.
Yeah, it's I was only there for a day a few years ago for a national meet, and I remember I really liked it. So I liked the one we had in I guess it was Cleveland, whatever it was, the Spire Institute, Geneva. That's right, Spire Institute, where they had. It's kind of like a sporting complex where they have basketball stuff, all that kind of stuff there, and it was out in the middle of nowhere too.
Mellow.
Yeah. And I think Dressel does. Doesn't Dressel do the?
There was like a swimming.
Yeah, he does like
Ryan
clinics
They've had
there.
a lot of camps there, yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you say? You think Spire or the Greensboro place is a better?
Oh,
spot?
Greensboro for sure.
Probably. I
Yeah.
mean, they've been hosting a meet, I think, last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
NC
yeah.
State had their invite.
They had junior national or
Junior
winter
nationals,
nationals
like-
or something. Yeah.
And
Yeah, some national meet there.
Greensboro actually has like a nickname, I think. I think it's like Tournament Town.
Okay.
Because they have so many like youth or collegiate sports. It's
Mhm.
always a site for March Madness. So
Mhm.
there's a site there. Maybe catch a game over there. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's when we were in Cleveland, or when it got shut down when we were going to finals that night in Geneva, we were like, well, what are we going to do? And we ended up driving downtown Cleveland, and this is like right when they shut everything down, we're like, what are we going to go do? And we walked into a bowling alley, probably the most German-infested
Yeah.
place you could be in. And we
went
went
bowling.
bowling, and we were fine after that. It was okay. I think I remember we had a little tournament on the fighting game thing, the video game, and
Oh, yeah.
I had to work Austin on that.
I don't even remember how that went. I think I beat you.
You beat me once, and then I got you back on the run back.
I think we did best of 3.
Yeah.
You beat me twice.
Yeah. But that was pretty fun night. It ended up being a fun night, even though it sucked at the beginning. But
We had
really,
a great steak dinner.
yeah, we did. We
with
did.
chimichurri sauce.
Yeah.
I still think about that.
We ended up
Asparagus.
turning it into a pretty fun trip,
Yeah.
and we drove there in vans. We didn't fly or anything, so it was a fun road trip going through
Flying to
Ohio and
Yeah, we're flying to
Flying.
Greensboro.
flying to Greensboro. Yeah, that'd be a long drive. I can't remember how long was the
It was like
Geneva
8. It
one?
was like 8.
8 hours. The Greensboro one would be 12, 13.
Yeah,
that'd be rough.
way too long.
Well, speaking of road trips, we're going to be going on our first road trip in a while in vans to Rolla next week. We got S&T in the morning at their pool. We're turning around, coming back for Maryville in the evening here with the girls and the guys. The guys are just going to Rolla because S&T doesn't have a girls team. But it's going to be a tough day, I think. I mean, I know – how do you feel about this doubleheader that we're about to have next week, especially when you guys are in finals week and all that?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty sweaty. What time does the meet start in the morning?
11.
Oh, that's not that bad then.
Pretty quick turnaround.
But wait, so we're going to end the meet there and come back and immediately start the next meet probably?
Yes. Like we're going to pull up and
All right, next Friday's going to suck.
and Tony and I have been talking about it already. Just a week is we've got like an employee thing on Wednesday. I have my son Evan's birthday on Thursday, and then we have that doubleheader on Friday, and then I'm heading out for Christmas break to Houston the next day. So I got like a 13-hour drive after that. So
What is the event lineup for Maryville? Is it 200s?
Hundreds of stroke, 200 relays.
Oh, that's
Okay.
But I think we're gonna have off, like,
53?
well, some people are gonna be doing off events. We're talking about the freshmen the other day doing the 1,000. Did Connor not know about this? Well, he just found out.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Yeah, right. Connor's the cameraman right now. I just found out he's doing the 1,000. So you're swimming the 1,000 next Friday. I hope you're excited.
You're like 4:57 at
Find a
practice
good,
month ago.
find a yeah. You need to just find a good counter.
We need Conley to start swimming distance again.
Please stick Conley in the mile or something.
If we got a lane, maybe throw him in.
Wait, we
Austin
weren't.
in the mile. That's
The
true.
one
Training
time-
trip.
The
Training
one
trip.
time I was supposed to swim the 500.
Was it the T20?
Yeah,
The
training trip.
T20 sophomore year. They still hold me to it.
You
It
beat
wasn't
all
even
of us.
fast.
Yeah, like out of nowhere too. We're
Basically fastest on the team.
Pretty much.
to the point where it was like when you finished and said how many yards you went, we're like, no.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do that.
It was like 25 more than that.
So like, yeah.
No, the one time I still haven't swum a 500, but don't put me in one. But
You it sounded like you just asked to be in the 500.
The one time I was supposed to was Maryville last year, but that was whenever I hurt my shoulder, and so I still to this day haven't.
Oh my!
Oh.
He's got to swim that.
Yeah.
I swam.
Okay,
I
I'll
got
swim it.
humiliated.
I'll swim it if you swim it.
I already swam it. I swam
No,
it
no,
last
no.
season.
When I
He's
was
done
swim-
with his middle distance training.
You swam it at mid-season?
Oh no, last season.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
at
finish the
mid-season
race
meet?
though. That's
No,
my fear.
the 500.
Oh, I thought you said.
I went
okay.
5:13.
Oh,
So it's like
Lord.
Maryville or something.
Maryville.
We're not. Just to be clear, we're not dogging Maryville right now. We're just swimming off events.
We already had our invite, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already
So,
tapered for those.
With suits on? Off events with suits?
Can we
No.
suit up?
Yes.
Can we please suit up?
It's an off-camera conversation.
Don't want to give our strategy.
game
away.
Yeah. You can't give a game plan.
Like, yeah, we're wearing suits. Ah, shoot. game plan.
We got bowl season coming up.
Yes.
A very addictive time of the year because you're on vacation and you just get to sit and watch football all day.
Nothing like it.
You got Oklahoma State, LSU fan. Which one are you more of, Oklahoma State or LSU?
I mean, I bleed purple, so. But this year I'm bleeding orange.
So, yeah, I was about to say until
5 inches.
Until one
from
team
the
is ranked
national
higher.
Austin,
playoffs.
sorry, Tony is an OU guy.
Yep.
Rip on their season, and then another RIP on. Ohio
What's
State.
funny is like the Oklahoma season
Michigan's
was
nice, though.
A&M's best ever season. So like if you're comparing the two programs,
Look, I can't just because. Look, I knew they weren't going to do anything when their quarterback in the first game tears his Achilles, and I'm like, the season's
That
over.
is rough.
So they still got 8 wins, I think. I mean, that's pretty, and they beat the #1 team, Alabama. So not a bad season.
they did do that. I forgot
Cincinnati
about it.
winning it all.
Huh?
Cincinnati
Dude, they
winning.
might actually because
Alabama.
no one knows what they do. Like,
true.
no one's played
Yeah.
them. So, Aiden, who are you usually? Are you Wisconsin? Like, what's the
Wisconsin.
like if you're going for a college football team? Like, what?
I guess Wisconsin.
Do you just not really have any vested interest in anybody, really?
Yeah, I mean Wisconsin isn't like.
They're always there at
Yeah.
the kind of there, and then they don't really ever
Yeah.
push through.
Yeah, there's no really hope for them like winning a national championship.
Yeah, they're in
Who's
A&M
their
and
quarterback,
Oklahoma
Jack Cohn?
State, Wisconsin. Like those guys, I feel like they're always in the same group where it's like they could be there,
transferred.
but they always do something.
Yeah, I feel like best
wonder
Big
they're
Ten
bad.
team. That's what side I'm on.
Just whoever
Just
comes
you're
out
a
of the
Big
Big
Ten
Ten.
fan.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a Midwest boy.
So you're pulling. So you're pulling for Michigan right now. I'm just
Sure.
gonna say yeah. I mean, who do you guys think is gonna win that? Win the college football championship?
Alabama, probably. For real. Cincinnati would be cool, but
I want
they haven't
Cincinnati to
played
win,
anyone.
but and this is Alabama's like it's kind of their off year too. Like they're not supposed to be really good. I mean, they're really good, but like not elite like they're usually
Ohio
are.
State would win it if they gave us a chance.
OSU would win it if we were
That
half a
is
yard
true.
further
Half
on
a
that
yard.
last play of the game.
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, yeah.
I almost started crying.
But it's just
I got home. Ryan's listening to sad music in the shower. Just, bro. dude.
Are we
it's
going to
like-
skip over the fact that the Big 12 referees just completely boxed out Oklahoma in the Bedlam rivalry game?
Yeah, I
Like
guess.
that pass interference call end zone? We're just going to gloss over that.
I thought it was a
It's-
good no call.
We've been. It's weird with refs though. We've been watching. Like I showed Tony today. We watched this New Jersey high school finish where the kid that's tied in overtime. The quarterback literally falls into the end zone.
Yeah.
And then the other team rips the ball out of his hand, takes it all the way down to the house for 100 yards, and they call that a touchdown, and the game's
Yeah.
over, and that other team won the state championship.
His knee was down in the end zone.
And the kid's like falling in the end zone with the ball, and there's just like no turnover. And then there was at the
There's even a
Missouri-
review.
Yeah, there was a review, and they still did no return it. And then
High school has to have replay review.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the
like
Missouri
state, so.
one, just a few days ago, the state champion scored on a last-second touchdown, and they had 12 guys on the field, and they didn't call it.
That's rough.
And
No way.
and
What
they-
school is it?
The one here in St. Charles Lutheran is the one that won.
Division?
Are they phonies?
They're Division
Confirmed?
2 or 3. I don't know, whatever it is, but. But I
We
feel
start
bad.
some beef with Lutheran.
They do have a swim team. We could come in and have a little like exhibition swim meet with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring them in.
But yeah, that Oklahoma State thing was rough. They just fall in that group of A&M's, Oklahoma State. Were like, oh yeah, they do pretty good, and then something
Yeah.
happened. Catastrophic happens all the time.
Tragic.
I mean, we were still in the game
Always.
when Spencer Sanders threw 4 picks.
It's pretty
I
bad.
know.
You
That's
guys always-
crazy.
And you know who else did that?
Y'all are always in the like last play of the game. Just
It's
wows.
just, yeah.
And
Like
it-
the Saints, bro. The Saints always.
Oh my
It's the
God.
Vikings.
greatest sports moments. There are so many plays of just the Saints getting exposed.
The Saints and the Rams, that no call PI a couple was that 2
Oh.
years ago?
Yep.
Or whenever it
Saints,
was.
Rams.
NFC
Oh, yeah.
Championship.
Where that guy just ran into the receiver and they didn't call it.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah,
the
did they make a rule change for that too?
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
you can review
there's a rule
PIs.
change.
Yeah. They just had a rule change the other day where
That's so
you can't fake slide now.
That's good.
that's fair.
That's
But-
fair.
That
For
is
quarterbacks.
cold, though.
Well, because if you fake slide and then the
And
next
everyone
play,
bails
you
out.
actually slide and you get a
Right.
shoulder into
Yeah.
the forehead.
I mean, some of these quarterbacks have some nice moves.
But it's just-
Yeah,
it-
that fake slide
dip.
was nice.
Well, it's more like it's just interesting they don't wait till the season's over. It's like this is the new rule now, like in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
That is true.
How do you determine what a fake slide is?
That's the thing. It's a
That's why we
lunge.
love sports.
They should just let
Yeah.
quarterbacks
So
get
much.
hit again.
Dude, we're making money moves now. We don't want that.
And then NFL wise, like I
Also
follow
football
my
too.
favorite team, the Browns. It's the same crap every year, and like he was talking about how Oklahoma State almost won with Sanders throwing 4 picks, and like the Ravens still won against the Browns a couple weeks ago, and Lamar Jackson threw 4 picks, and they still won.
Oh yeah.
And man, it hurts my heart to be a Browns fan, man. It sucks.
You got to tell Baker to sit out.
Yeah,
He's
not
got like
going
4
to.
broken bones.
He's not coming back either. I don't think they're going to pay him.
Mitch
Um,
Trubisky to the Browns.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You know, they brought in Brock Osweiler one year, and I'm like, I'm done being a Browns fan. I was like seriously considering it, and it didn't happen
Wait,
though.
where did they get him from? The Broncos?
No, this is when he went to the Texans.
Houston,
he was
yeah.
bad at
He got
Houston
paid.
when he got a huge
He got
contract.
paid
yeah,
by the Texans.
for doing
He beat
nothing.
Brady in the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, they did him dirty. He carried that Broncos team. Well, the defense did.
Yes, because he had
That
Von
could have been
Miller.
his ring too instead of Peyton.
Yeah.
Who was the
Peyton
C.J.
Manning
Anderson?
goat.
Was there a running back?
Manning
Yeah,
goat.
Little
the
tiny
full,
dude.
yeah, but he was a
so
fullback
big.
before, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good times.
And then we got I don't know if these guys really follow baseball too much, but baseball or the owners locked out the players, so like basically snapping them out of existence where they can't associate with the team, so you can't promote any players, you can't promote appearances or whatever, which is really weird. That's kind of the difference between the lockout is like an owner's thing, strike is the player's thing. The NBA had one, what was it, 10 years ago? Yeah.
2012.
Who won do you remember who won it that year? Was that
It's the Lakers.
NBA? No, it was
Or was
the.
it
the
It was
lockout
It was the
season?
Heat.
Yeah, they beat
2012?
OKC.
It was the
Oh,
Heat.
that was the
Oh,
lockout
that's
year,
right.
12?
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
That OKC teams.
We have. We're not going to argue
Yeah,
it
sure.
right now. We've got
LeBron the GOAT. And Peyton Manning the GOAT, too.
Bro, LeBron's not the GOAT, but his cement ain't dry. He's still playing.
He's what?
Yeah.
Cement.
He's still playing, not
LeBron-
his.
Okay.
LeBron's
His
been the
cement.
GOAT since about
Cement.
Jesus.
the cement.
I will say five.
LeBron's been the GOAT since about 2017.
I will
He's
say
only
this is a good comparison I heard on a show. If you take 5 LeBrons versus 5 MJs at like a team, I would take LeBron James.
Yeah, you're basing that.
There's 5 of them,
And
so you
it has
can't.
been
That's not.
settled.
I
But
think
This conversation.
You're
it's
talking
just
about-
another dynamic to look at the debate.
Yeah, I mean, look, my argument with it is I don't really want to get, because we'll literally be here all day talking about this, but I'm not getting into the fact that he's probably one of the best athletes of all time, like just athletic wise. Dude's 6'10" and can fly through the air. My brother used to get Rockets tickets like really low to the court, and we'd go. He took me to when he was playing for the Heat, and just to see this dude sprint down the court and being that tall and flying through the air, you're just like, this is like next level
Greatest of all
humankind. Like, it's just crazy. Like, and I'm not doubting that at all. That's not my stuff that I have a problem with him in is just the way he kind of carries himself sometimes and how he really likes to deflect blame, and he really does do that.
Facts.
That's not really an opinion. He does do that, and
I hope he watches this.
What I do
Yeah.
of LeBron.
Remember, like, subscribe, get our viewers up. We need LeBron James to see this.
No, that a couple days ago at practice when you said if Stephen Curry wins the finals this year, he might be better than LeBron James.
No,
that
well,
was
he-
just
I think-
disrespectful. Like,
I'm
what?
not even lying. I'm not even lying.
but
about
Clark
that.
said
He might
that.
be.
I was like, I mean, I
He
could
might
see
be.
that argument. I mean, dude, the guy. Well, does he have a full healthy Clay right now though? Is that?
No, and they're
No,
still like
no.
number 2 in the West. Like they're hooping.
All I know is Draymond Green is just breathing a sigh of relief because that guy got exposed of how bad he is when he doesn't have pieces
Draymond Green.
around him.
Yeah, last year he was some bonds.
Yeah.
They were throwing last year, though.
You think they're tanking on purpose? I just think they weren't
They
that
were in the
good.
play-in. They lost. LeBron hit that dagger from like half court. That did
They
happen.
were in the plane, yeah.
that happened.
Forgot about that.
They got to the playing game? I don't remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember Curry hit some buzzer beater in the end of like the first quarter. It was crazy, and then LeBron hit that shot, and it was whenever he got poked in the eye. And he was like, and he was like, I couldn't even see. It's like there were 3 different rims. Okay.
I forgot about that.
The memes out of that one.
Something happened. Something happened last week or the week before where he was doing Jordan and I think Kobe did it too, where it was like he would be chirping some dude in the free throw lane, and it's like, I'm gonna make this my eyes closed. And they close their eyes, and Jordan hit 2. I think it was on Patrick Ewing, or he was like chirping Patrick Ewing. I can't remember who Kobe was doing it to, but And then LeBron tried it, and dude almost airballed it.
That was just LeBron. Though. That was just
LeBron. He's gonna try that. Like, he doesn't care.
But he can't be.
He's gonna try that. He can't even. He's like 70% with both eyes open.
I know. That's why I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
And he can't handle a heckler too. He does have.
yeah, man. What was
Okay,
that? The
no,
Pacers
that was-
game.
He said that.
Apparently
Stop
the
that.
people were
Yeah,
dogging
that.
his son. I don't know.
They said, or he said that they said that they hoped that Bronny died in a car wreck.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it
who
was.
would say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
gotta call Cap. Like,
Yeah.
no way someone would say
Nah,
that.
that happened.
LeBron's just being a good father.
No one would say
Standing
that
up
at a
for
game.
family.
No one would say that.
You would do the
Standing
same.
up for his son. Is that a problem?
I mean, no, if it was actually said,
It was.
but I just don't. There's no way someone would actually say that.
I know. I feel like
LeBron
people
doesn't lie.
Yeah, never. No, never. He's always upfront about stuff. He doesn't expose people for no reason on social media. He doesn't do any of that.
Hey, Ennis Canner or Ennis Freedom exposing him right now.
Yeah. Got his. He became a citizen and got that name changed, right?
They already updated on 2K. I was playing 2K last night.
Oh.
Wait, he actually
And
changed
his
his name?
freedom.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
freedom.
It's
Yeah.
freedom.
Yeah.
Kind of
It's kinda
goofy.
cool.
Probably the most patriotic dude, and he's not even from here. So, yeah. We what do we have a time check? Like what?
It's
31
1:15.
minutes.
1:15. Okay.
It's 1:15.
Yeah, practice coming up.
Yeah, we got. Well, you guys are at the second one, right?
Yeah. Unless you
We kind of
want
knew
us to
this
spend
was
more.
going to take longer, just because we kind of like to BS talk with these guys, this group right here. So we knew this was going to be a longer one. So,
What else is on the list?
but I don't know. We've kind of went over everything. You guys have anything that you have any questions for us or anything about stuff coming up or
Go Trats.
nothing?
That's not a question.
How about what? So next week. Next week, next week we got our we have our Christmas party after that. That was the other. I don't even think I mentioned that. Like after that doubleheader, we had the Christmas party.
Oh, that night, yeah.
Oh,
Is that the 17th?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
My
it's gonna be
parents,
so-
I might not be able to go. My parents are gonna be in town.
No, you gotta go.
You can bring them.
Wait.
Bring him.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell your mom to bring some snacks.
Can that be
The Chex Mix, what the Chex Mix stuff that
I'm
you
trading anything for those.
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Cheez-Its.
tell them
That's
to
what
get
it
in on the
is.
white elephant thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk.
That's the thing I want to ask you is have you gotten have any of you done the white elephant thing yet as far as this one, not just in general, but nothing yet. I haven't gotten mine yet, so I don't know. It's $15 minimum, which with inflation nowadays,
Not $15 minimum, just right around 15.
not minimum.
Someone's gonna
maximum,
show
like
up with an iPad.
Yeah, not a Michael Scott situation. Yeah, I didn't mean to say minimum.
I'm gonna show up with an iPad.
An average of $15. I think last time we did it at my house, Tony and I are like, "Oh, we're gonna get these like goofy toys for people," and
And
then
I
like,
got crickets.
and we ended up getting like everyone got like really good stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
we're
solid.
like, oh, we got the wrong stuff. Like, we're getting like Nerf guns and stuff like that, and it's like, I got a blender bottle. I'm like, hell yeah, this is.
I
awesome.
actually got, that was mine.
Oh, was I still have it. It was a really good. I was like, oh, this is sweet.
I don't think I got anything cool, but whatever.
We're gonna bring the speaker and a mic. We're gonna do some singing and some karaoke.
It's gonna be fun. You gotta bring that on deck too, so we can use it during practice.
2025?
Did you yell at us
If
through
you
the
could-
mic?
No breathing in or
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
wall?
Yeah, if you go to
Yeah.
the
Put it in
bathroom
the
during
water.
practice, you have to
Yell.
karaoke in front of everybody.
I forgot to mention too. We have this thing on the table. This is our 5th gear champion belt, and we're going to be giving it. People are going to be wearing it out through the meet that either have an awesome swim or we have a swimmer of the meet or anything like that. I mean, it can kind of get passed around to whoever, to be honest, but it's kind of like that turnover chain kind of thing that they have in
The U.
yeah, in the U and just other stuff now where in football or whatever that I don't know, it's a cool little thing that we did. It's a legit belt too. It probably weighs like 6-7 pounds. I think it's a pretty cool thing to have. I think that'll something that we haven't seen from many other teams, so hopefully people start copying us and then we're like, oh, we're the originators of that. We're we do the intros too, like basketball style intros that I haven't seen yet that I personally like. I don't know if you guys like. I mean, I know
We got to
The
get a good
intros?
recording of them in like slow mo. So at the end of the year, we can get like a edited video of them all together with some
yeah.
hype.
Yeah,
some hype
the reason
song, yeah.
I wanted to do that too is because when I go to NBA games or college games, like that was one of the best parts of the game. Is just like whole place goes dark. I mean, we can't really do the dark thing here because then it'd take a little bit for the lights to
lights
warm back
reset.
up. But everything goes dark. Music comes on, and the spotlight is on a few people, and I think it's a really cool thing just to get the juices flowing. I know a lot of people are like, "Well, I don't get it. What is this?" But I don't know. You gotta borrow stuff from
Been
other
reading too many YouTube comments.
No, I don't read comments.
People commenting on our videos.
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
I think Ian did once, and that was it.
Hey,
I think
watch the video, comment something good.
yeah. I think I don't know. I think it's a cool thing to have, just to borrow stuff from other sports and make it a new thing, because you don't want something like swimming to get super stale and uptight, and I don't know. It's kind of like golf now, where golf's evolved into like not a stuffy sport anymore. I'm not saying swimming's stuffy, but it feels like
I think he said swimming is stuffy.
Swimming is stuffy?
Exactly.
Really?
No, but it's like
Exactly.
it's been done. It's been done the same. The order of things that happens at meets and whatever is it's just been the same for so long, and trying to find something to change it. I don't know. I think that's a
It
It's a
adds
new
some
spices
spice.
up. Spices.
yeah. I mean, you got to do something, and even if it comes from other sports, it's like, oh, you're just copying this and this, but really, when you're putting it in a new sport like swimming and you have this kind of stuff, it's I don't know, it brings something new to the table. But I hope everybody's enjoying that kind of stuff. And any ideas usually you guys bounce off of is, yeah, what is it? Do you have an idea right now?
Yeah.
What is it?
So for Maryville next week, you got to email the coach and you tell him that we need to spice things up.
Dance battle.
I mean, yeah, we can do that, but like the mystery IMs, we do like a mystery IM thing where there's like a card in your lane and it's
Tells you
like
the order.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
switches for every heat so that you don't know what you're doing for each
Yeah,
one.
they do that. Is it at the tier meets or the arena meets they do? I know they do
I
it
think
at
it's-
one of them.
It was the arena meets. when
Yeah,
we had 'em.
and they like
Grand
unveil a
Prix.
card, and it's like
Yeah.
you have to do whatever order I am.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't do is like start with backstroke, obviously, because that would just be
Yeah.
a massive disadvantage.
Unless you're Conley. Conley thinks he'd be fastest.
Oh, that's right. We had that argument
Wait,
the
he
other
said
day.
that?
Yeah,
we
he
had an
said,
argument like last week about it.
he said that backstroke you could be on the same pace as someone.
He's
diving
very
in.
anti-dives off the block.
Yeah, but
With
Sucks.
lung burners and everything.
Tortures. That boy breathing every time.
Yeah, we've been doing the torture swims and no breath, and I think it's really been paying off. And people are like, "Why are these getting hard?" Or he's like, "Oh, this is a lot easier than last time." I'm like, well, yeah, when you do it more, the better you're gonna get at it. So we're using those as torture swims, or just no breath swims, basically, and we're using those just to close out our races when we're not breathing a lot. Which I think is, you watch someone like Caleb Dressel, who's the best sprinter in the world. And the way he closes races and just gets off on the start of his races is insane right now. So,
Think he's
but
better than Michael Phelps?
well, no,
Think he's on track?
like overall, I think he's he's got his niche though. He really can't. I don't know. He might be able to. I don't
Dressel's
know.
like LeBron. He's better, but it's like the legacy that Jordan had.
Phelps's body of work is different because Dressel's doing sprints. Phelps is at mid distance.
What would be
Well,
awesome
yeah, that's
is
true.
if Phelps was swimming now and he had the name, image, and likeness, he could still swim college.
Some
Just
college
some
Oh,
surface
yeah.
yards.
Yeah.
We'd have a couple more years of Katie Ledecky going probably if these new rules with NIL.
Well, would they still stay in college, you think?
Oh yeah,
Phelps would
They'd
have made
still-
so
because
much
they,
money.
Oh my
Ledecky's
God.
still trained with Stanford.
I thought she was down in Florida now.
Now she
Like,
is, but
okay.
2 years
Would Michael
ago.
Andrew go to college? Because he went pro.
No, he
when
can't get away
14.
from his dad.
Chill.
He's got to
That's
have.
facts. No, that is facts.
I mean, yeah, I'm just.
He's,
I wasn't.
he's been coaching him forever.
Is that
Yeah.
dude the
Yeah.
New York Breakers coach too?
yeah,
maybe.
He
Wait, his
coaches
dad
ISL,
is?
and he was like assistant on the
Yeah.
Olympic team.
But that wasn't a
Kinda nice.
that wasn't a
His dad
dig
is
at
his
him.
coach.
Yeah, that wasn't a dig at him. I'm just
He was
saying,
his
I thought
like,
you were taking a shot. I was
no,
like,
I mean,
not
no,
at my
for
boy
real. He
Michael.
literally can't get away from his dad. And he's the only one. He trains by himself. I don't know how he does that.
Did you see his new girlfriend? Yeah. She's like some CrossFit girl. She's
went to like
she's got
the
like 3
swim
million
award
followers on Instagram.
ceremony with him.
So he does have a new person in this group of people now. Like it's not just his
It's not
dad,
him, his dad, and
mom, and his sister.
Got a bird with 3 million followers.
Yeah.
More
She's
popular than
she's
he
like
is.
4'10" and he's like 6'6". It's
Oh,
crazy.
she's super short.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's like me and my wife. My wife's like 5'2", so it looks kind of goofy when we're standing next to each other. And I feel Connor, who's holding
Wide angle.
Connor, who's holding the camera,
Your arms getting tired?
Connor is taller than me. He's like 6'7", probably, right? 6'7", and 6'6" without shoes on.
You reverse
You're
boosted your
6'7".
height.
You're 6'7", bro.
But
6'8" with shoes on. 6'9"
yeah,
with
maybe,
basketball
yeah.
shoes.
So
Yeah.
I
And
feel
then
like
add the inch for the roster update too.
How tall's your girlfriend?
5'2".
yeah, there you
Yes,
go.
sir.
There you go.
That's a size difference, yeah.
So it's about the same, yeah. So
Well, it's practice time.
yeah, we got to get out of here.
Literally in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Think
girls-
anyone's on deck right now?
Everyone's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got to print out the
Coach.
workouts.
No, I think we got practice coming up.
What's
so we'll let
practice
these guys
like?
go. We got stroke and free
You'll find
pace, I think.
What are we doing tomorrow?
You'll find out.
harder than
Is there
2050.
practice?
It's
tomorrow?
called what's it
Like,
called? Champ.
subscribe,
Like,
hit the bell. Keep it
Uh,
in fifth gear.
Yeah, let's keep it in fifth. Keep it in fifth gear and keep going fast. We'll see you later.
No, Elliot Thomas.